Hello, I'm going to talk about Young's experiment, Y-O-U-N-G, Young's double slit experiment. Okay, so it's related to diffraction. And so you have two opening, and the opening size is close to the wavelengths of this plane wave. So this plane wave is coming in, and this is the wavefront of the plane wave like we talked about in Huygens principle, right? This is the wavefront. And these are called plane wave. So plane, and then it's called monochromatic. Monochromatic. What does that mean? It means just single, right? Single color. Or single lambda, right? There's only one lambda. All these have the same wavelengths. So this is plane wave. And then when it comes to this small opening right here, now you behave like you have two little dots, and then they started to diffract. So it would diffract like that, right? And this would deflect. Okay, this time I'm gonna draw a little bigger so I don't have to draw as much. Oops. Okay, so you can see they started to have interference. So that's positive. This is C, right? And right there you had D right there. Okay, like we're talking about when we had two rock and throw it into the lake, right? And then far away here, well, not too far away, there's a screen right there. So you're going to see some interference pattern. In some of the places, it's going to be bright. Okay, and it's going to be bright. And that's what we're going to explain. And some of this is going to be dark. Okay, and so what caused that? So that's what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to erase this. Come on. Okay, so now let's draw it another way now. I'm going to draw it this way. Okay, and then it comes, right? So this one comes, and then it comes here. Now we're going to draw it like this. Okay, so let's say, you are doing diffraction, but, one of the waves that behave like that. And you have another one that behave like this. Okay, so then there's a little difference here. So this difference is right there. Here. Okay, and then I'm going to do a 90-degree angle right there. And this is the D from here to here. And I'm going to call that theta. So when they arrive to this side here, okay, they're going to arrive there, and then they're going to have interference, right? Let's say at this spot right there, okay? This is far away, right? So eventually these two waves, they join each other and interfere right there. Okay? And so, but they have a little differences in terms of the traveling distance, right? So the difference in traveling distance. Between these two waves, right? And what's the difference here? The difference is right there, this one here. This is the difference. So this is called d sine theta, right? So this d sine theta, if this d sine theta is equal to m times lambda, and this m can be 0, 1, 2, right? So m can be 0, 1, 2, right? So when it's 0, basically you say there's no difference, right? And there's 1 if this is equal to lambda, and this m is equal to 1, right? So this is when the constructive interference happen. Okay, so it basically, because it's multiple of lambda, right? So then they would actually be overlapping, right? So then, right, will be constructed. So this is called constructive, right? Constructive. So that's when it's constructive. So then you will see a point. This one here will be, say, it's constructive. Then this one here is going to be bright. Okay, right. So then there will be another place or some other places. It's going to be d sine theta is going to be m plus 1/2 and then lambda. And this m will be 0, 1, 2. You see this 1/2 right there, right? So it's going to behave like this. I'm changing color here. Okay, it's going to behave like this. And then the peak is going to go and facing the valley, right? So then they will cancel out and it'll be like that. Okay, so this will be destructive. Okay, so peak cancel out valley, and valley cancel out peak. Okay, so they become like destructive. So then this will be dark. So it will be like, okay, somewhere else. Okay, so maybe like there. This is going to be destructive, and that will be dark. Okay, so you're going to see the pattern. And so we're going to talk more later, but this is the basic, right? This is the basic of Young's double slit experiment. Okay, we're going to stop there, and thanks for watching. Hopefully you're learning more about wave and lights. Bye-bye now.